Hi, in this video I'm going to cover the topic of how to connect your DVR, in this case the 8-channel high definition 960H DVR to this TVR monitor. But the key point I want to say here is that this video is applicable for the 4 and the 16 way, so we're actually embedded in the user guides right across the range of DVRs. So basically you have three options, with two real options. The first one would be to use simply the B and C output here on the back of the box, okay? Have the DVR rotated around, and that would be video only. People could do that, but generally they don't. More likely what you'll be using is one of the following two cables that I have in front of us here. The first one is a VGA cable, and the second one is a HDMI output. So we'll just, in front of us here, this is the HDMI cable, this is the VGA cable. So if we look at corresponding outputs on the actual DVR, if we're able to get in and have a quick look, well, this one here says HDMI. So the advantage to this is that it's high definition, it supports picture and audio, and it can work with your standard televisions. All televisions have HDMI inputs now, but very few of them, or not so many, have VGA inputs, so it's still a little bit unusual. The VGA input used to be very much a standard because it supported high definition. Doesn't support audio, but generally that's not an issue. Very, very few people are using audio recorders on DVR setups. And of course it'll work with monitors, etc. And on this particular one we have our networking abilities, of course, another way of viewing it. So what I'm going to do in this one is I'm just going to demonstrate how we connect up the VGA lead. So we'll just get the VGA lead here and we'll just push it directly onto the VGA port here. Now I won't actually go any further with that installation other just to show that. Just going to remove that cable at this point. And the HDMI output cable will actually just push directly into the HDMI port, which we see here. And that's it connected. And what I'm going to do in the far end of this is I'm going to connect it directly into the HDMI input on this TV here. So we have here is, and we have the picture from the actual DVR going directly over here. So it's very, very impressive. So another great feature I've said about the IQ CCTV DVRs is right across the range they've tried to keep as many features and functionality and the sort of feel of it as much as possible. So in terms of the output here, the 4, the 8, 16 way, all etc. in the range have exactly the same outputs on it, and that's exactly what we've demonstrated there. So that's it, how to connect your DVR to a TV or monitor.